What would you do if you came across a bear while hiking in the wilderness? What motivates these powerful animals to attack, and how can you protect yourself from a potentially fatal encounter? Are you prepared for the unexpected? Subscribe to the channel. Story 1. In the summer of 2021, the tranquil wilderness of Idaho would soon be tainted by the brutal reality of nature's darkest side, as the tragic story of Charles Carl Mach unfolded. An avid outdoorsman with a passion for hiking, Mach was known for his adventurous spirit and love of the wild. He often sought solace in the expansive and rugged terrain of the Salmon Chalice National Forest, where he would immerse himself in the beauty of the natural world. However, his last adventure would take a devastating turn, leading to a horrifying encounter that would forever haunt the wilderness he cherished. On June 18, 2021, Carl Mach, 40, set out on a solo hiking trip, fully equipped with camping gear, food supplies, and a sense of adventure. He planned to spend a few days exploring the remote trails, far away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. His friends and family knew that Mach often sought refuge in the wilderness, but this time he wouldn't return. After a few days of silence, concerned friends alerted authorities when he failed to check in. So on June 23rd, a search and rescue team was dispatched to locate him. As they scoured the area, they faced the daunting task of navigating the dense forest, filled with treacherous terrain and unpredictable weather. Days turned into a desperate search for answers, until the unthinkable happened. On June 26th, searchers found Mach's body brutally mauled by a bear. The details surrounding Mach's death reveal a chilling scene. He had set up camp in a secluded area of the forest, likely unaware of the dangers lurking in the vicinity. When investigators examined the site, they found his belongings scattered around the campsite, with signs of a violent struggle evident. Claw marks and remnants of his tent showed that the bear had approached in the dead of night, an ambush that left Mach with no chance to defend himself. The bear, described as a large grizzly, had attacked swiftly and with brutal force, a reminder of the inherent risks of wilderness travel. As the news spread, shockwaves rippled through the outdoor community. How could such a tragic event happen to someone as experienced as Mach? But the reality is that bears are wild animals, unpredictable and instinct-driven. In the weeks following Mach's death, wildlife experts weighed in on the dangers of hiking in bear territory. They emphasized that even the most seasoned adventurers are at risk if they let their guard down. The bear involved in Mach's attack was later euthanized, confirming the severity of the encounter and the reality that bears, even those that seem docile, can react violently when feeling threatened or cornered. As search and rescue teams pieced together the events leading to Mach's untimely demise, they uncovered a tragic lesson about the importance of safety in the wilderness. It is not enough to have experience or to be familiar with the landscape. Proper precautions are essential when entering bear territory. Experts recommend that hikers should always travel in groups, make noise while on the trail, and carry bear spray at all times. Mach's story stands as a stark reminder that the wilderness, while beautiful, is not without its perils. The tragedy of Carl Mach is one that resonates deeply with those who appreciate the wilderness. He was a man who lived for adventure and embraced the natural world. However, this encounter with a grizzly bear serves as a harrowing reminder of the unpredictability of wild animals and the inherent risks involved in solo travel. Bears, particularly during the summer months, are hungry and protective of their territory, making encounters with humans especially dangerous. Story 2. In the summer of 1967, a camping trip turned tragic for a group of young scouts near the rugged wilderness of the Sierra Nevada mountains in California. The outing was meant to be a celebration of friendship, exploration, and the great outdoors, but it would soon descend into a chilling nightmare that would haunt those involved for years to come. Among the group were two teenagers, Julian T., and Gabriel N., who, like their fellow scouts, were eager to bond with nature and experience the thrill of the wild. However, unbeknownst to them, danger lurked in the shadows, waiting to strike. The fateful weekend began with excitement as the boys, accompanied by their scout leaders, set out to explore the breathtaking landscape. Towering trees, vibrant wildflowers, and the invigorating scent of pine in the air, they were in high spirits. The plan was simple: hike, camp, and connect with nature. They set up their tents near a serene lake, the water shimmering under the bright sun, creating an idyllic setting for their adventure. As night fell, the group gathered around a campfire, sharing stories and laughter, blissfully unaware of the peril that was about to unfold. On the evening of July 23rd, 1967, after a long day of hiking, the group retired exhausted from the day's activities. The night was quiet, with the sounds of nature softly surrounding them, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of pine. But in the depths of the wilderness, the tranquility was shattered by a different kind of sound, one that would haunt them forever. As the moon cast an eerie glow over the campsite, a bear, attracted by the sense of food and human presence, approached the area, drawn by instinct and hunger. The bear, a massive black bear, was hungry and desperate. It had been a long summer, and food sources were dwindling. It prowled closer to the campsite, sniffing the air, its instincts heightened by the tantalizing smells wafting from the boys' camp. But as it neared, the boys remained blissfully unaware, their laughter and chatter fading into the night. It was not until the bear was nearly upon them that the first screams pierced the night air. Chaos erupted as the bear broke through the thin fabric of the tent, attacking without warning. In an instant, the jovial atmosphere turned to sheer terror. Julian and Gabriel, caught off guard, had no time to react. They scrambled to escape, but the bear was faster and more powerful than they could have imagined. The other scouts, realizing what was happening, shouted and attempted to scare the bear away, but their efforts were in vain. The bear lunged, and in the frantic moments that followed, tragedy struck. Julian T. was severely injured in the initial attack, his screams echoing through the night as his friends tried to fend off the bear. Gabriel, too, was caught in the chaos, desperately attempting to help his friend. But the bear, fueled by primal instincts, was relentless. The wild confrontation was brief but horrific, leaving the scouts with deep emotional scars that would never heal. As the dust settled, the bear retreated, leaving Julian injured and traumatized. Tragically, he succumbed to his injuries just hours later, his friends left to grapple with the trauma and loss. The aftermath of the attack sent shockwaves through the community. Emergency services were alerted, and search and rescue teams were dispatched to locate the remaining scouts. When help arrived, it was too late for Julian, but they quickly moved to ensure the safety of the other campers. The harrowing details of the attack unfolded, with investigators piecing together the events of that fateful night. The bear was later tracked down and euthanized, a heartbreaking decision for wildlife officials, who recognized that the bear was simply following its instincts. The tragic story of Julian T. and Gabriel N. serves as a haunting reminder of the unpredictability of nature. It underscores the harsh reality that even in moments of joy and camaraderie, the wilderness can turn dangerous in the blink of an eye. The incident raised important questions about safety in bear country and the responsibilities that come with camping in such remote areas. For those who venture into bear territory, this story carries critical lessons. First and foremost, preparation is key. Always familiarize yourself with the area you plan to explore, including any known bear activity. To understanding bear behavior and recognizing the signs of their presence can be crucial in preventing encounters. Keeping food stored safely, away from your sleeping area, can help reduce the risk of attracting bears to your campsite. Utilizing bear-proof containers and following established guidelines for disposing of waste can further minimize the chances of an unwanted encounter. Traveling in groups and making noise while hiking are also effective strategies for deterring bears. Bears are less likely to approach if they are aware of human presence, so chatting or singing while on the trail can alert them to your presence. In the event of a bear encounter, knowing how to respond is vital. Remain calm, avoid direct eye contact, and slowly back away if the bear approaches. If a bear attacks, fight back with everything you have, targeting its eyes and nose. The tragic fate of Julian T. serves as a chilling reminder that the wild, while beautiful, can also be perilous. As outdoor enthusiasts, it is essential to respect nature and acknowledge its inherent dangers. By taking precautions and being aware of our surroundings, we can honor the memory of those lost and work toward ensuring a safer experience for all who seek solace in the wilderness. Nature is not just a playground, it is a powerful entity deserving of our respect and caution. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about wildlife and safety tips, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to catch our latest updates. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.